Every day there are people out there who wake up in the morning and decide to search, to track down anything and everything they can in order to validate themselves. They look for something to complain about, to whine, moan, groan, and complain, and completely remove context of what the hell they're even talking about. Today is no different. This article from World of Real talking about the Oppenheimer movie because people are sprigging out on a movie about white dudes. Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan accused of casting only white actors. Oh, now what on earth could people be talking about? Let's take a look at one of the tweets. Oh, you can play Where's Waldo trying to find a POC here. Oh, okay. The cast of Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. Check that out. Now, there's going to be some discussion and some issue, like this one right here, that there are some African-American scientists, POC, whatever buzzword you want to choose to call black people. They were involved in the Manhattan Project. Now, there's an issue that I'm going to get into in just a moment, but let's go back to the article. A few teats. Oh my goodness. I guess we can call them teats now that, fucking hell. Elon Musk. What a brain fart. A few tweets went viral today and kickstarted a conversation about Christopher Nolan's all-white casting of actors for Oppenheimer. Oh no, a period piece taking place during World War II that focused on a particular individual only had white dudes in it because he only interacted with a bunch of white dudes. Okay. I even read a post somewhere saying, quote, someone should investigate where this cast was on... Oh my goodness. People are still harping about that. Funny, of course, there's no denying that the cast of Nolan has assembled. Here is Uber Milky. Oh, I might have to check this page out. Oh, I like your writing. Uber Milky. But it's also very important to pinpoint the time and place. In other words, the context. You're free to complain about the lack of diversity in Nolan's past films, except for, the ones where he actually cast black. Anyway, but Oppenheimer is the worst possible example to point out. And why is that? Because you're going to have people, like I said, the tweet that brought up that there were black people involved in the Manhattan Project. But this movie, let's go ahead and scroll down. Where is it? There were black and POC scientists involved in the Manhattan Project at all levels. A little known historical fact. Well, it's unfortunate that it's little known, but that's where we live in. So we have a response. Yes, they were at Chicago or Tennessee, not at Los Alamos, where Oppenheimer worked. This is a biopic of Oppenheimer, not a movie about the Manhattan Project strictly. It is told from his point of view and who he engaged with. This is the story the director chose to make, the book he chose to adapt. You don't like the limited point of view? Fine, but it is historically accurate, and for this type of historical drama, a director should try to be accurate into the facts. And that is definitely something that people just don't like. Period pieces, are they going the way of the dodo? Are they just, they're just going away. No one understands. They want to put diversity, inclusion, and check the box here and there at the detriment to the story. The story doesn't seem to be first. Not necessarily the story, but accuracy. If you're doing a historical piece, a period piece, then it would be better to be accurate to the period that it takes place in. Oppenheimer, the area that it took place in, the other scientists that Oppenheimer interacted with were primarily white. Is this a bad thing? No, it's not, contrary to what those on Twitter, or X as Elon Musk has changed it to, goody. It's not a bad thing. Watch the movie for the movie. Discuss the historical accuracies or inaccuracies to try and complain and screech to the rafters that all movies, regardless of when they take place, should have diversity and inclusion checkboxes is nonsense. Take the movie, adapt the period properly, accurately on film, and people can enjoy the movie. If you want a movie that has predominantly people of color, whether they are Asian, African, European, there's some color people over there, then make a story set in that era, set in that area. with those people. It's done all the time. Why is it movies like Oppenheimer are the only ones that are overly criticized for nonsense like this? But what do I know? Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I appreciate you making it this far. Have a good one.